Donzi's World, thank you for watching. As always, I'm your host. My name is Don Fapiano. I am Donzi. Now, guess where I am right now? That's the Supreme Court in Washington, D.C. And look at all these flags. I'm at a Trump rally. Today is January 5th, 2021. Tomorrow is going to be Wednesday. They're going to certify the vote that Joe Biden has been elected president in the Congress right in front of me. And all the Trumpers are here saying that Donald Trump won the election.
1776.
And I can tell you what, they're pissed off.
1776.
They actually physically believe that Trump won the election.
1776. 1776.
So I'm here to see what happens, and I'm going to show you what's going to happen. Today's the day before everything happens. I'm waiting for tomorrow. So I'll show you a couple pictures of what's going on today. Tomorrow's the big day. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's figure it all out.
Stop the steal. Stop the steal. Stop the steal.
Trumpers, it's a whole nother world. So this is actually one of the things that I love about Washington, D.C. at Christmas time. They have the national Christmas tree, that's it right there. But then around that, they have a Christmas tree for every single state in America. There's the Connecticut tree. The Connecticut tree is not doing good. It's laying down. This is it. Today is Wednesday, the day they certify the vote in Congress. So they're having mass protests in Washington, D.C. Right there is the Washington Monument. In front of me is the White House. It's got to be thousands and thousands of people here. I'm bad at estimating crowd size. It's unbelievable. Take a look.
Republican form of government, and it has to be done. And everybody that's to do it does not deserve to be in the office.
So I watched the news this morning. They're saying nobody knows what's going to happen. When I say nobody, I mean nobody knows what's going to happen. So if there's a riot, I'll get it on film, show it to you. This is, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Let's see what happens today. Stay tuned. Keep watching. So they just played the song Fortunate Son by John Fogerty. The song Fortunate Son is about a rich guy who avoids the Vietnam War. That's Trump. Line in the song says, I ain't no senator's son. How about Don Jr. and Eric Trump? They're the president's son. They get every perk in the world. The song is a slam against Trump, and Trump plays it at all his rallies. How stupid is that?
We want Trump! We want Trump!
I see Trump's limousine coming up to the stage. He's got an entire caravan of black SUVs with the lights on. He's coming right now. Macho Man. Macho Man. So, check this out. Trump is still speaking. Trump is on stage, still speaking right now, and everyone's leaving. Because when Trump talks, it's so moronic and so boring. He talks about the stupidest, immature crapola that as soon as Trump starts talking, people leave. Watch.
And the real news from the African Times. This is our country, USA.
Trump is talking and people are leaving because he's such a moron. Everything he says is stupidity. Normal people look at him, they're like, what the hell are you talking about? You're an idiot. Even his supporters, they're leaving now. All right, so I can see how today is going. I do not think there's going to be a civil war today. I do not think there's going to be violence until it gets dark tonight. When it gets dark tonight, I will not be on the street. Right now, people are not in a fighting mood. I thought that might happen, it's not going to happen. Now, what I can tell you is that, and I learned this yesterday, Trump supporters will support Trump no matter what he does. He could be a criminal, he could rape women, he could do anything. And people will love Trump. He could be a criminal. He could be indicted for crimes and they say, oh, I love Trump. Trump's wonderful. So last night I was at a different place where people were giving speeches. As I'm walking away, this ghetto rap band comes up and the ghetto rap band's doing ghetto rap, like absolute rap that nobody's gonna listen to. Now the entire crowd, because I was there 10 minutes ago, is these toothless, tobacco-spitting rednecks, and now a rap band is on stage, and I'm sure they were all bebopping their heads off, pretending that they love it. Because if that's what it took to support Trump, that's what they're gonna do. If the rappers, the ghetto rappers on stage last night said, I need to pee on your head to prove your support for Trump, all those toothless, tobacco-spitting rednecks would have knelt down and let the ghetto rappers piss on their heads. If that's what it took to support Trump, Trump supporters will do anything to support Trump. That's how crazy they are. So Trump just finished up his speech. Everyone's going to the Capitol. I'm gonna walk to the Capitol right now. They're gonna certify the vote. And if people are gonna get mad, that's where it's gonna happen. So check it out. Stay tuned, sit back and enjoy. So now I'm at the US Capitol. Everybody walked here after the president's speech. There's already a lot of people here and more people are coming. There's police sirens going on all the way around. There's Trumpers. There's Trump people trying to climb up on the platform. That's where Joe Biden is going to be inaugurated president. He's going to give a speech there. They build this huge platform. The Trump supporters are trying to storm it, and the cops are resisting them. I predicted this, that they might try to dismantle the platform, and I can see something happening right now. They're trying to organize something. Let's see what happens. So they're trying to start something. 2 flash bombs just went off. They're trying to disperse the crowd. I swear to God, 2 flash bombs just went off.
Move forward and we can beat them.
They're dismantling the barriers right now. So what they're doing is tear gas bombs. When the people get too close, the police are throwing tear gas bombs. I see people washing their eyes out. This is the U.S. Capitol right now. It's Wednesday, January 6th. They're certifying the vote right now inside, and outside people are protesting. The police are forming lines, and they already did tear gas already. Look at the crowd.
Move forward, you can make a difference now!
That's another tear gas bomb right there. They're trying to break them up. The crowd is yelling, "Fight for Trump," as the tear gas bombs are going off. So they're actually trying to break into the Capitol. There's staging set up right outside the Capitol for the inauguration. They're climbing that staging, and that gives them access to the doors of the Capitol. Check this out.
It's behind the wall.
So they're saying they are evacuating the Capitol right now, and that the protesters are inside. That's what they're saying right now. Trump supporters have totally overwhelmed the platform, the inaugural platform. So this is the exact spot where the president stands to give his speech at the inauguration. Look at it today. It's unbelievable. They have completely taken over the Capitol. That is the door that the president is going to come out of in the inauguration. That is the guy climbing over that door. The president is going to walk out of that door. All right, so now people are just starting to leave the Capitol. People are streaming away. The crowd is getting thinner. One reason is it's freezing cold. Second reason is everyone realizes nothing's really going to happen. At first, I really thought there was going to be trouble. When I saw tear gas bombs going off, they were going in the crowd, like at people's feet, and then tear gas. I got tear gassed. That was not fun. When I got here, the platform of the Capitol was all police and it was empty. Little by little, the protesters took over. Now the protesters completely own the platform. And I heard they got inside the Capitol. So I hope you enjoyed what's going on so far. Sit back and enjoy some more. So this is a memorial to Martin Luther King, a great man, a great American who did great things. Donald Trump will never have a memorial because Donald Trump is an idiot and a moron. But now, let's hear some opinions from the people who were here in Washington for this march. Sit back and enjoy that. Hey, how you doing today?
Doing great.
So, what do you think about President Donald Trump?
Donald Trump's the best president we've had in modern history and probably close to even in American history.
Better than Reagan?
Yes, by far.
Because people like Reagan a lot, but they like Trump even more.
No, he's an incredible man, dynamic in all aspects. True American.
Tell me what you think about President Donald Trump.
I think at long last, after last night, everybody who is here today at the Lincoln Monument, Lincoln Memorial, wearing that man's name on an article of clothing should feel such deep shame.
What do you think of Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States?
I want to thank him for putting our country back on its feet. And I am very sad that he will no longer be our president. I came here to fight for that, to get our votes back that were stolen. Thank you, Donald Trump.
When I think about the President of the United States, President Donald Trump, I think he is a man of the people. I think that he is standing up for what we believe. I think he is a man of virtue. I love the fact that he is pro-life and pro-freedom, and I think that that is what our country was founded on, pro-freedom.
So I am at the Lincoln Memorial right now. It's Thursday morning. Something happened inside the memorial. They were clearing the memorial. They were evacuating the Lincoln Memorial right now. They're kicking everybody out.
Trump won! Stop the steal! Stop the steal! Stop the steal! Stop the steal!
And that is probably why they cleared the memorial. That is the reason. So now I am at the World War II Memorial in Washington, D.C. The Lincoln Memorial is right that way, and the Washington Monument is right that way. So I'm right in the middle of it now. Even though I don't like wars, I like coming to this memorial because it has a power to it. When you're here, you actually feel something. I support the heroes of World War II. I do not support the stupid Iraq war, which is built on lies by idiots. So there's the difference. Now the reason I'm talking about this is because this show's about Donald Trump, and you remember Donald Trump said military people are suckers and losers. Donald Trump could not imagine someone giving their life to the service of America. Donald Trump only thinks about power, wealth, and banging prostitutes. Sorry, sir. So I just got kicked out of the World War II Memorial by the Popo. That's awesome. So what an awesome trip to Washington, D.C. I had. I was here 3 days. The very first day I was here, I saw in front of the Supreme Court, Alex Jones was speaking. And Alex Jones is kind of a lunatic, and he was saying that Trump supporters are warrior saints, and that what they were engaged in is a war for God. And here's a little bit of that.
Total resistance to the globalists. Never give in, never back down, never even think about surrender. Don't think about fighting tyranny as hard. Think about it as like breathing into your lungs and life, and the more you do it, the more you want it, and that's the spirit of victory.
Another person I saw in a place called Freedom Plaza, a bunch of people were giving speeches. I saw the My Pillow guy, Mike Lindell. I actually have a My Pillow, love My Pillow. But Mike Lindell himself is a lunatic. So Mike Lindell said that God installed Trump in the White House, and that God placed Trump in the White House for 8 years, not 4 years. So that's what Mike Lindell said. And here's a little bit of Mike Lindell. Check this out.
Millions of voters came out more than what they had planned in this corrupt election that they did. Millions more. And they misjudged how many were going to vote for Donald Trump. Well, when that happened on election night at exactly 11:15, those machines broke, the algorithms broke. And when they broke, he was going to win in spite of all the fraud. He was going to win, okay? So that's why they had to stop. It's like getting caught at a poker game where they're cheating. Okay, what do you do when that happens? You stop and lock the door, and that's what we did, okay?
Now, that very first night when I was walking back to my car, I wanted to walk around the White House. Usually you could get close to it. Now they have this big wooden fence all the way around it. You can't even see the White House. You could see the roof of it, but you can't see the White House because it's all blocked off by this wall. Now, I know that at one time, the protesters were able to go up to that wall and they were all plastered with posters and, you know, messages and stuff like that. And I wanted to see that. And right near that spot is the church where Trump gassed the peaceful protesters so he can hold up his Bible for the photo op. He held the Bible up upside down. So I'm walking down this little street. As soon as I turned onto the street, these Antifa people surrounded me. I was surrounded by Antifa people, and they had these bullhorns, and they were blasting cop sirens. The bullhorns were able to play the sound of a cop siren, and they're pointing it directly at my head. They didn't want me to walk down the street like they owned it. Like, I'm an American, I can't walk down that street. So I ignored them. I ignored them completely like they weren't even there. Loud sounds don't bother me. So I walked down the street with they're following me with the bullhorns pointed at my face, blasting this police siren. And I went up, I looked at the wall with the posters on it, I looked at the church, I did everything I would normally do if I was by myself and there was nothing going on. They're blasting these bullhorns in my face. They had this big speaker system set up and they blast rap music at the White House. So, but they thought they owned the area. They didn't bother me. And I looked at their speaker setup, I walked right up to them, I was face to face with them. And when I was done, I walked away. Frickin' idiots. Here's some of that. That's the White House behind me. Somewhere back there is the White House. This is as close as you can get to the White House. They don't let you any closer than this. And these guys are set up. I don't know if they're trying to harass me or harass Trump. They're trying to do something. So to finish up, let me say that when I was at the Capitol yesterday, I was right near the Capitol. I was right up against it. I could have thrown a rock and hit the Capitol from where I was. But I actually felt very safe. I didn't see any mass protests or mass civil unrest or anything. I had no idea what went on inside the Capitol until I got back to my hotel room. Then I found out that a woman died and they smashed windows and their craziness. But these Trump supporters, they think they own America. They think they own everything, and they think they could do anything without any repercussions or any penalties. They think they have free reign to do whatever they want. Of course, they think if a black person walks down the street that you can shoot a black person for no reason at all, so. Isn't that true? No. Take it easy, guys. Have a good day. Stay warm. So I just had a nice little conversation with a bunch of Trump supporters. They were laughing at me and I was laughing at them. They called me a communist and I laughed about it. So we're living in a new world now. When Joe Biden becomes president, I don't know what these Trump supporters are going to do. They do not recognize him as president. They're living in a fantasy la-la land, so we're going to see what happens.
And it's
And now I have something extra special for you. Check this out. So when I was interviewing the people at the Lincoln Memorial, they were asking me if I supported Donald Trump, and my answer was no. So they said, why? And I said, Donald Trump is a man baby and a moron. That was my answer. But I was actually being very nice because I didn't want to hurt the little Trumpster's feelings. This is what I think about Donald Trump.
Hope you are.
Got it? But anyway, that's all I wanted to say in this episode of Donzi's World. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day, and see you next time. Bye-bye.